Alright guys, a little different starting area here. We're at the Walmart in Sussex, New Brunswick. Parked here right at the end. We're going to take some city streets to get over onto the trail. We got Wendell with his rec specs on. He's ready to go. We got Player's Ride Command loaded up, which will show you the roads you're allowed to be on, which is great. And yeah, let's get going. Now, just a heads up, this mall over here, they do not want the ATVs in there, but you are allowed just to walk over. But here in Walmart and a few other places around, they're all okay with the ATVers. Just the mall doesn't want people in there. It's probably, not sure why, but I'm sure it's probably, you know, legal reasons. Now, if you guys are going to come and do all this stuff, just make sure you follow all the rules, because you definitely don't want to screw this up for everybody else. This is pretty cool that we're even allowed to do this. It's awesome that the city of Sussex, town of Sussex, it's a small place, even allows something like this. You guys can see the green sign there, the ATV sign. That shows you the ATV route. This is so cool, it almost seems illegal. All right. This is Main Street, Sussex. You guys are allowed to go and go to McDonald's or any of these gas stations. There's ATV route turns right here, but I was advised that there's going to be an announcement soon. Maybe I'll break the news, but ATVs are soon going to be allowed to go all the way down Main Street here in Sussex, which is really, really cool. I parked over at Walmart, but you can also park over here at the Kent, and there's obviously a gas station right here. You always get lots of looks from people. Just gotta let this car go by. Everybody's waving. Trail 3409 south. See the ATV symbol and everything? That's all the Sussex ATV Club. Sussex ATV Club is trail 30, or is Club 34, and this is the 09 trail. All right, just looking here. Player's Ride Command. Hopefully this is going to show up. But I parked up here at the P, which is the Walmart. I came down Main Street and around. And I'm just following the red part. There's symbols for parking and stuff all through here. Gas stations, and we're going to head out the trail 3409. So you guys are allowed to park here too at the Superstore and the Kent. There's a little spot here at the Kent. Parking symbols right here on the right. But yeah, how great is it that the Sussex ATV Club and the town of Sussex work together to really promote this? Like, a lot more smaller towns. I mean, you get into a big city, you know, it may not work the same because the ATVs don't have the, you know, the signal lights and all that sort of stuff, which you can add on. But it's really cool that the smaller towns here like Sussex and Sackville, New Brunswick, Bathurst, New Brunswick, they're all they see an opportunity to get some people to come in and spend some money. I love it. So now we will be entering the Sussex Trail system, and like I said, this is Trail 3409. If you guys are ever wondering, it always has signs here, 72 inches max, so no more than 72 inches, and there's no real go around if you do have a bigger bike than 72 side by side. And also back there, there's a sign saying $172.50 is the fine for driving on managed trails with no trail pass. So just something to keep in mind when a 4-season pass is like $120. If you want a cheap boat, if you get caught, the fine is more than the trail pass. I always buy 4-season passes, but I like driving in the winter. So yeah, it's great to get away, man. It's a bit hectic there. We had the new baby there, baby Colin, and he was born 5 weeks premature. I put a little bit on my Instagram and stuff, a little spiel in my last video about my Rotopax, which if you guys haven't checked out, it's basically an installation video on how I install my Rotopax gas can. You guys might want to check that out if you have time. But yeah, Colin came 5 weeks early. It was a emergency C-section. We almost lost the little bugger twice. His heart rate dropped. I mean, and then my wife lost so much blood. She was having a hard time, but everybody is on the mend. Colin's growing and gaining weight, and yeah, it's great. The wife is healing up, of course. If you guys aren't from around here, or you're in New Brunswick or anywhere around, you should definitely check these out. It's one of, if not the best ATV clubs I've ever witnessed or been a part of. They do a lot of extra work. Their trails are amazing. There's never trash. Some of the best lookouts and clubhouses going. Nice little look off. The highway there goes towards St. John, New Brunswick. Stay on trail. Don't go driving in the fields, guys. That's how you get these trails closed down. So yeah, I've never been on this trail, 3409. I was on the very, very end of it, over by Friar's Nose, but I've never been this way through it. So I wanted to come check it out. Plus I wanted to go through the town of Sussex and kind of showcase that. We got Wendell out here running. Oh, look at the 2 red-headed woodpeckers, the bigger ones. Oh, gotta stop here. This looks like a camp road. I'll grab Wendell. Come here, bud. What do you smell? Oh, what's that? Coyote poop? Yep, that looks like coyote poop. Pee on it. Good man. You show that guy who's boss. Yeah, right. That's the last thing I need. This guy, you guys see him as this cute little dog, and he is, but he's a savage when he wants to be, and sometimes he's a little bit, thinks he's bigger and tougher than what he really is. And it wouldn't surprise me if he went running head on into a coyote, which wouldn't end up good for him. So the trail just zips down this little road. Oh, check it out. We got some cows. Man, it's beautiful here. Check out this farm. I hope the ATV won't scare the cows. I'll just go slow. Look at those guys. How's she going, boys? Alright, so just looking at the Player's Ride Command, and it says up here there's a look-off called Quirk Road Look-Off. Alright, so the gate's open here, which means the trail is open. You guys can see if the gate was closed, it would say trail closed. I'm sure they probably do that. See, private landowners. Frank Ferris. Well, if anyone knows Frank, tell him I said thank you very much for letting us drive on his beautiful property. Oh, nice little bridge here. Little brook running. It's a pretty nice look off here. This is called Quirk Road Look Off, and you can see forever all around. Well, it's a little bit hazy today. Don't know. That's just fog. But This is Cork Road Lookoff. See some nice mountains over there in the distance. Yeah, there's going to be a section here where you actually take this road. And it's a legit road. I didn't realize it. It's a 40 km/h zone, and you have to stay on the shoulder. That's what the sign back there said. So, yeah. We'll get going. I should have guessed that this road was going to turn into a dirt road. Kind of weird I was driving on pavement, but I'm not going to complain. I think this is great that you're allowed to have all these shared roads and trails, and everyone that I've met so far on here has been super friendly. They stop and talk about Wendell mostly. No one cares about me. As usual, I am just the side piece to this channel. This is really Wendell's channel. He just can't edit videos, so it's the only reason why I'm here. So pretty cool here. We're going through somebody's land. The grass is all cut, so it says stay on trail. So if you don't want these places to get closed down, you should definitely stay on the trail. It's pretty cool. It looks like there's no fishing, no swimming. Wonder if that is a trout pond. It's beautiful in through here. Whoever's land this is. Wow. So crazy now. I love exploring and checking out these places, and I see this land and I just always, this is something that I would want. A nice trail like this right through my land. I don't know if I'd want my land to be on an ATV club or anything, but I'm kind of a private person, so I like being alone, but maybe a section of my land, if there was an ATV trail going through it, I wouldn't mind it so much. Beautiful in through here too. Gotta like the tree covered places. This might be a good time to say, if you guys are enjoying this video, consider subscribing. Subscribing really helps out me and the channel and allows me to create more videos like this. Hit the thumbs up, and big help is always sharing it with your local clubs. You know, really helps me out, and hey man, it lets me buy more treats for Wendell, right? So I'm gonna guilt trip you guys into doing this for Wendell. I know everyone's here for him anyway, so. Does not get nicer than this though than for trails. We finally hit a mud puddle. Not too bad though. Check out the woods here. These are all beautiful hardwoods. Actually, this is almost all maple. Man, oh man, that old shack is in tough shape. It's too bad to see it all beat up. Couple nice brute forces. It's nice the clubs put these signs up, give people a little heads up. Maybe if someone's traveling at a little faster rate of speed, they want to slow down a bit before they head down this big hill. And once you're into it, she's a little bit harder to slow down. It's a huge drop off here on the right too. Looks beautiful. So I know for sure we're coming up to a we're gonna cross a road down here. Actually, I see some fields or something over there. So this is the hill that we just came down. All trees. You know, the trees are actually starting to change color already. I guess it is September, so. Just so you guys know, we are still on trail 3409. And you can see a sign directly across the road with the arrow going that way. That's the way we gotta go. Well, that road turned into a dirt road which led into these blueberry fields, and it's actually pretty neat. I have a spot marked here on the map. I was basically right where I am, and I was looking across at that field, that far corner up there, and I could see the bears there. So like I said, I flew the drone. I was parked right here. Maybe I'll even find the footage. I flew it over, and as soon as I got anywhere near them, they took off and ran into the woods. And I actually didn't put that in the video. At that time, I thought that people would give me a hard time about scaring the bears, but just got to go through a little bit of these blueberry roads. But after this, we'll get into some nice trail. Alright guys, we are on trail 3410. This is a really nice trail. I highly recommend it. The whole thing, I mean, the very start of it there was you drove through a clear cut, but it's not too bad. This is beautiful. This is definitely my favorite style of forest. You get lots of hardwoods when they're good and spread out. You can see super far in, and especially when there's lots of like the green ferns growing up. It just doesn't get nicer than this, in my opinion. It says remove your trash and walk to the falls. That's what we're gonna do. The falls are right in here. I just got to Crowe Meadow Falls and I happened to turn and look. A little tiny camper there. I'm sure you could pull it with a side-by-side, or it's all set up, there's no one around. I don't know if maybe somebody's over here by the falls, but we'll go check her out. Hey, Wendell. Well, guys, just kind of a short walk in here. It says don't ride your ATVs in here, so, you know, follow the rules. Don't get it closed down for the rest of us. This is Crowe Meadow Falls. Wendell's getting himself a drink. Just beautiful. It's a nice little set of falls, but great area in here. I'd say it's pretty popular. Gorgeous little river. Alright, so Crowe Meadow Falls. Just a beautiful spot, but I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna cook up something to eat, and Wendell's got some food I brought him, so we're both gonna have a little bite. Thanks again for the hat, MBDRA, Dirt Riders Association. If you guys are dirt bike riders, dual sport or adventure bike riders, you should check them out. Great group of guys, and they're trying to grow your sport. So. Get over. Sit. Okay, get it. Good boy. Alright guys, well, just having a little drink of water out of this sock here. No, I don't know, I think I mentioned it a few times in my videos. Sometimes I'll put cold water in a container, then wrap it in a nice wool sock, and it keeps it cool for, you know, most of the day. We got the sausages on there like I showed in the video. Wendell had a bite to eat and some water. Looks like he needs some more water. But I brought my filter with me, and I'll probably filter some more water before I leave, just so I make sure I have drink all of this and then have some with me for the road. Come, come. Get it. Get it. Yeah. Go get it. Oh. Alright, drop it. Bueno. This is pretty cool. It's a bucket to put out your campfires. It's something that's pretty cool. This one here is Paul, Marie, Joanne, and Hal. They're part of the ATV Club. But yeah, please return the bucket to the hook. I'll definitely be using that. That's a good idea. Sussex has a pretty cool thing here. They do adopt a trail, kind of like adopt a highway, but adopt a trail. So you say, I'm going to take 3410 trail, and that's going to be my trail, and you basically take care of it. You go out, you clear the brush, you pick up garbage, you maybe fix potholes, that sort of things. That's why these guys' trails are the best. The best I've been on, I should say. But it's a great club. Can't say enough good things about them. The only condiment that should go on sausages is mustard. Some nice diced red onion. And sauerkraut. This is locally made sauerkraut in New Brunswick. Well guys, halfway through this one. Really, really good. A lot of smoky flavor off that wood. I just sent a video to old Gerald Shmeltzer there. Instagram influencer there in Nova Scotia. Hilarious guy. Told him he wouldn't find dogs like this dressed up down at your local Irving. So if you guys follow Gerald, you'll get that inside joke. But if you don't follow Gerald, definitely I'll put his Instagram down in the description. Hilarious guy, just always doing funny skits. He's super talented, so go check him out on Instagram. Old Dirty Dog number 2. I get a lot of questions asking if I ever worry about bears. Of course I worry about bears. They're terrifying. They're not, they generally don't mess with you, but if you guys could smell my breath right now, coffee, Italian sausage, mustard, onions, sauerkraut, there's not going to be a bear within a quarter mile of me right now with this breath. Well guys, I got the fire all out, everything's packed up. Filled up the water bottle again with my Sawyer squeeze filter. Wendell's looking a little tired, but yeah, we're gonna hit the trail there now. Don't think I'm gonna bother stopping at Friar's Nose. I'm gonna come back in the fall hopefully and get a video of all the trees changed color and hopefully bring you guys out here again. But yeah, I'd love to come out with the wife, show her around, show her all these spots. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna hit the trail there now, and I'll catch up with you guys then. All right, guys, that is Crowe Meadow Falls. It is unbelievably nice. If you guys are gonna come here, seriously, just be respectful. Don't spin it up. Clean up your mess. Don't leave. I've even seen some trash left there, but clean most of it up. You know. They'll close, like somebody owns this land and they just allow this to happen. Allow people to come here. It's wild. I just want to stop and check out that little camper. I don't know if it's the landowners that have that here or what. I took a picture next to it anyway. That's what we need for our camping trips, Wendell. So yeah, we're gonna start the journey back. We're at 36.5 kilometers. So you know, that's gonna be close to an 80-kilometer day. Not too bad when you consider stopping for food, which always takes way longer than I think. I don't know, I'm a slow cook too, so my wife gets mad at me and my family usually makes fun of me, and I told them my secret is that I cook super slow, that you're really, really hungry by the time my food shows up, and that way it doesn't even have to be that good because you're that hungry. But yeah, I'm pretty slow. I get out here, I just enjoy it so much. Especially Sussex. I think I've said it once or twice, but it is my favorite. Well guys, just back here at the blueberry fields. I got a motor home basically the same way I came. It's getting late in the day now. It's after 4 o'clock. Luckily for me, my mother-in-law is going to pick up my 2-year-old at daycare and bring her home for me, so I don't have to be home to do that. But I do have to be home to put her to bed, because right now my wife, after the C-section, you can't lift anything for like 6 weeks. So anything other than the newborn. But yeah, I don't know how much I'm going to film, maybe a little bit. So yeah, I guess I'll catch up with you guys a little later on. Wow, coming up this hill, I didn't really realize the view I had behind me. Just huge valleys and hills. Gosh, I love it up here. Sussex. Oh, these switchbacks are so much fun. Really, really steep hill here too. Oh, we're at 51 kilometers. Thanks, man.
Hey, buddy.
Well, just met a really nice couple there. I actually didn't even ask their names, but they're from Amherst, Nova Scotia. And they're staying at Adair's Wilderness Lodge. They got rooms, which is pretty cool. They were actually just in town right where I parked. They were in at Tim Hortons and Walmart and got some water and stuff, but just shows, man, there's lots of tourism coming up here for this. Yeah, it was nice meeting you guys. I gave them a couple stickers, and well, we're still motoring along here, almost out of the woods. Then I just gotta take a quick little zip through town and get back to the old Tacoma. We're just getting back in here to Sussex. Beautiful Sussex. Great little town. Traffic. They're getting lots of looks. All right, we are basically back at the truck. What a nice day on the trails. Big shout out and thank you to the Sussex ATV Club. That was awesome. I hope you guys liked the video. If you did, make sure you're a subscriber. That helps out the channel a lot. Gets Wendell more treats, right? Like the video. Leave me a message or a comment down below. You guys can find me on Instagram and Facebook and all that good stuff. All those types of links will be down in the description. We're gonna hit the road, and I might show a bit of family stuff once I get home. So if you're not interested in that, I'm gonna end the video now, and I will see you guys on the next one. Hey Wendell, hey buddy, you tired? Yeah. Pretty dark. Here, come see. Come say hi to everybody, Annabelle. Hey. Say hello. Hey, show him what. Wait, what do you have in your hand? Comb? Are you gonna comb Papa's hair? Hey. All right, comb Papa's hair. Okay. Bravo. Oh, thank you, Annabelle. Can you put my chapeau back on? Can Papa have his chapeau? Oh. Hey! Hey, do you have Papa's chapeau on? Papa have a bag? No. Give Papa a bag? No. No kisses, okay. Let's check out the new guy. Alright. He's got the googly eyes. Oh jeez. Come on, Sony. Focus. He's just had something to eat and he's got the hiccups. Come on, Sony. There we go. Alright. Wendell's here. He's got his little second boost of energy. Don't mind the mess. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I appreciate the support as always, and I will see you guys on the next one. Cheers.